The Desert Storm Boys are in the building.
Hey guys, it's your girl here, Laura Cons, Big L from the Bronx. You can find me at the Laura Cons Experience on YouTube, also official KONZZ at IG. Anyway, I'm here with my special guest, DJ Red Bottom.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Red Bottom.
Thank you so much, Red Bottom, for pulling up tonight and doing this with us.
Come on now.
Appreciate you. Cheers. I got my boys, Black Wolf Productions, in the house. I'm here with my special guest,
Cashflow Harlem, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. Big L was my favorite rapper. Now I'm here with Big L. God is good.
Right? Big L the
Harlem.
rapper.
Let's get it.
Harlem.
You let me right in. I appreciate that.
Right? So
Right.
how ironic is that? Because we're
That's
completely
serious.
different.
Yeah, very.
Like,
Obviously, the track best of both worlds.
no
That's it.
doubt. The Bronx and Harlem.
That's right.
I love it. So can I ask you, I'm going to say this wrong, but what's your government name?
Carl Adrian Joseph Jr. III. I ain't hiding.
I love that.
Let's get it.
Some people are like, ew, don't ask me.
Nah. I was me. I was that before I'm this. So I'm good with it.
Yeah, I love it. So let me just say right away, thank you a million times for doing this with me.
Thanks for
I'm
having
truly appreciative of your time. I know your time is
Likewise.
precious. Thank you. So tell me, what are you passionate about right now?
I mean, my passion is, music. That's why we're here with DJ Red Bottom and yourself and my guy Life. We in the studio, so first and foremost, music. And I mean, as far as my real life, I'm working with my daughter right now. She's actually on the call with Disney, so we making it happen. So I'm just passionate about something we spoke about off air, just contributing to the universe, just being a factor out here. That's it, just being a factor.
No doubt.
That's
no
it.
doubt. Okay, Cashflow, please introduce your new single.
Take Money featuring the City Girls, streaming right now. Go get it. Take Money. We're gonna take your 99 cents for that stream, but you won't be disappointed. Cashflow Harlem, Take Money, City Girls. Let's get it.
The Desert Storm Boys are in the building.
Baby, up a farm, I bought it out just to blog. But you gotta, she heard through the vine at the back, baby. She heard through the vine at the back, baby. Work it and get paid, up a farm, I bought it out just to blog. But you gotta earn it, so you gotta show me. She must have that a nigga got the blue strips. I put it in Chanel with the pussy like it's roof Chris. I'ma kill it and make a news clip. I'ma add her to my to-do list, yeah.
But first you gotta go fuck a bag up. Before you wanna beat me, wanna tax. Girl, DJ Red Bottom. I'm in his mouth, take his gas. Now the Lord Cons Experience, baby, let's go. I got a billion in bitch, I'm never going broke or get boss, bitch. Never hit my hand out. Connecting you and all your friends when I'm bored out of kids. I can make any nigga cash out. Cashflow Harlem. Need a nigga for anything. I got my own City Girls, baby. For everything. If you got it, then you got it. Why you crabbing, nigga? I said in your ass, you be talking, nigga. Need a nigga with a big dick, big will. Stop saying well with a big drill. Never been a bitch, keep a big stick. Never trip about the price, he gon' spend.
She must have that a nigga got the blue strips. I put it in Chanel with the pussy like it's roof Chris. I'ma kill it and make a news clip. I'ma add her to my to-do list, yeah.
First you gotta go fuck a bag up. Before you wanna beat me, wanna tie up. Fuck him in his mouth, take his gas. Now a nigga broke, bitch, put him in the past.
You wanna see how far I'ma go, how much I'ma spend, but you already know. Look, sip zero, stingy with the Niro. Don't care if you attend, if you wasn't down 10 toes up in the trenches with me, the stunting the sprinters with me, reluctant a nigga iffy, they come with agendas, feel me? You trying to get flued out? Chill, you got it.
The Desert Storm Boys are in the building.
You heard it here on the Laura Cons Experience.
Love.
I like it.
Right.
I'm like, we need to go out right now.
Right. The world is back open. Let's get it.
Let's
For a little
go.
while, we opened up.
I love it.
That's what's up.
So to me, so I stalked your Instagram.
Thank you, as you should. As you should.
And I think the thing that spoke to me was that you're a dad.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
Proud of myself on that. Thank you.
Tell me, like, what is your favorite thing about being a dad?
At every interview I ever did, as simple as that question was, nobody never asked me. That was a good one. I mean, the challenge, because as a parent, when you have, especially, I only got one kid, and this is my first kid. This is my first time being a parent. Everybody first kid is their first time being a parent. So my thing, like I said, the challenge of when before you have a kid, you think one day I'm gonna have a kid, and I'm gonna be the super perfect human being, but that's never gonna be the case. So it's about balancing my flaws as a human, but still protecting her from the world. So that's my whole thing.
Oh,
Right.
I love that. What's your favorite thing about her?
The fact that she remind me of myself in the good ways. It's like, yo, how could God just take all of my good chromosomes and he knew not to take the bad ones? That's it.
Oh.
That's it. He took my good.
Oh.
Right. He did good, God.
So what's the scariest thing about being a dad?
The song I just played, that world. Right, just love. It's a battle. It's me against all of that. The culture, the community, the narratives, the stereotypes. It's me against all of that. I gotta fight it. That's it.
Yeah, because something I also noticed about your social media is your music is very different than what's going on today. And I
Right.
appreciate that
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you.
So tell me about that and how are you making it? You know
What I
I'm
try to
saying?
do is I try to find a balance, because I know if you just come out and just start preaching, lead us to the water, people ain't going. So
Yeah.
that's why I would do a record with the City Girls, and I got records with other people who people seem to like, and they feel that's their world they living in. So I bridge the gap, because I'm from the hood, I'm from Harlem. I know that side of the fence, but I done read a book or two, so I kind of understand the other world too. So it's all right. Like we could find a common ground.
I appreciate
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, I like that because for me today, I feel like again the culture that we're living in society, it's very aggressive
Very.
on every level, and I feel that raising children, you have this
Yes.
beautiful,
Thank you.
precious human,
Thank you.
and shielding her from all that.
Yes, because I'm just one man. That world is strong. Like you said, it's very
Yeah.
aggressive. And she's only going to be a little baby girl for so long. So as you get older, the impressions start to strengthen. So I got to strengthen me. So
Yeah. So how are you controlling what she sees? So she's also entering into that world,
right.
or
I know what you mean.
acting, and-
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Because like you said, first it's kid entertainment, but as you grow, things expand. So with me, for example, see how we're in the studio right now? If you see that your dad was cool, I was in studios with Big L and Red Bottom, and we in the big room and all of this stuff
Yeah.
going on, and you're not going to be as enamored. If you've never seen nothing in your life, it's
Right.
easier to just enamor you. So I want you to see the coolest stuff in the world right now. So that way, once we get to that level, you've seen it already. Can't nobody just impress you that easy.
She's adjusted to
Right,
it. It's
exactly.
comfortable. DJ Red Bottom, we got to take a break because we got to pay those fucking bills. We'll be right back with Cashflow Harlem.
The Desert Storm Boys are in the building.
Back on the scene with a pocket full of green. Back on the scene with a pocket full of green. Back on the scene with a pocket full of green. Back on the scene.
Can't let this thing called love get away from you. Feel free right now, go do what you wanna do. Can't let nobody take it away from you, from me, from we. No time for moping.
then and I'm falling you.
So hypnotized, the way your body rolling round and round. That booty keep bumping, just bouncing up and down. So hypnotized, the way your body rolling round and round. That booty keep bumping, just bouncing up and down, just like that.
Do it some more.
Yes, just like that.
Girl, do it some
Now
more.
shake that, shake that, shake it, shake it.
The Desert Storm boys are in the building.
Scratched a million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different hoes. You know the pick and roll, I pick her up and send her home. I got rich, I'm strong, get them in and get them gone. You know Travis just got out, ain't have to put them on. We the ones who got the numbers to put the city on. It's the middle of the summer, I got a hoodie on. My demon time ain't nothing nice, I try not to wear nothing tight. I came up off of shooting dice, yeah. My little brother ain't living right, my sister them doing alright. My cousin them still serving life, yeah. Seen a robber dick, I seen a preacher get caught for cheating. I break the bank for one of my people. I said I'm the one they didn't believe me. I show them the facts, now they all need me. I'ma get cake as long as I'm breathing. They making it hard, this shit really easy, yeah. I'ma turn from my head every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got, don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on my zone, I wish I would claim that bitch. They get hard when they get guns, we got a hood full of sticks. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we run around that bitch. You can mix me with that shit, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars,
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. That broke, get old. Ain't gon' keep me run off. Really hope get too bold. I'm allergic to that nose. My wrist game on cold. I might pick my coupe white just to match with my toes. Yeah. I can't wear the shit you bitches wear because it's cheap to me. It's some money at my table, grab a seat with me. Cost a ticket just to cover all my legal fees. I don't hang with jealous bitches, that's a weak disease. Don't run up. If you broken in my business, then just shut up. I invested in my body, bitch, I'm done up. I look good, I like to fuck 'em when the sun up. I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. And I keep it with me just so that I'm feeling safer. Fendi on my body, but my feet is in Bottega. I'm getting money, gives a whole lot of hate in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
The Desert Storm boys are in the building.
Hi guys, we're back. So now I'm just gonna get into the random
Let's
questions.
go.
Okay. Money or health,
Health, without a doubt. That was easy, man.
right?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
I got an experience, but I think we're gonna get into that later. But I'm gonna just say I was going through a health crisis one time, and the bank shut my account down and took all my money, and I didn't care. I was so much pain. Like, what am I gonna do with some money anyway?
Yeah.
But just long story short, if you're not alive, what they gonna throw the money in your grave? Like, if you're in physical pain, like the money ain't, you can't feel it. The purpose of money is to enjoy yourself. I can't enjoy myself. My back hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
something.
Listen, and I always feel like if you have health, you can make money.
Right, that's a better way to say it.
Right?
So, yeah, even
It's
better.
so the
Right, even
truth.
better. Right. Yeah, that was a good one.
What's the most sensible thing you've heard someone say?
You mean like just common sense?
Just something, a saying somebody said to you that made sense to you. Just anything that like sat with you.
It was common sense, but hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. I see a lot of cases of that. Yeah, it's all good.
I'm too far away from you.
Okay, let's get personal.
Social distancing.
right.
Sorry.
You want to answer it again? You want to answer it again? How you gonna do it?
No. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. That's one of the most sensible, common sense things that I came across. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of talented people in bad situations, and I've seen people with not a third of that talent pursue and get through just because they had that dedication. So
Absolutely.
definitely.
I like that. That's a good one. Okay. Your biggest disappointment in life.
I get deep. Biggest disappointment. It's not. I mean, I would have to think forever to get that one moment. But I would say every time I got a disappointment, I would say it's from not capitalizing off of momentum and moments. Anything could be your moment, and you don't know. In life, we always look for that next big thing, When that big thing could be in front of you, it's just about capitalizing off it. So I had a lot of moments that I didn't capitalize off of. That's what I would say. Now, I would have to think hard to say which one is the worst, but that right there.
Wow, you got some good answers.
No, thank you.
I like
Appreciate
that.
it.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Kind of segued into this with how you mentioned with my daughter. It would be definitely something with kids. Now that I'm doing this with my daughter, I really like to see the growth and development of kids and using my experience to build them up. So it would be somewhere with the kids. I don't know what, but somewhere in Disney's world. Right.
Would you maybe consider a teacher? Like,
I
would you do
would
that?
love that. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that until just now. I would love that. Yeah.
It's never too late.
Never
How
too
old
late.
Are you? I'm sorry.
29.
Oh,
Never too
okay.
late.
So you, yeah,
That
like,
time. That time.
wow, I like that.
Right.
All right. Okay. What is the harshest truth about yourself that you ignore?
I would say my harshest truth about myself that I ignore, and this is harsh because I make it harsh, but this could be a blessing or a curse. I think sometimes I'm so passionate that there's times when my passion it could work against me, where it's like, all right, let's just say this is broken. I would sit here and try to fix it for 24 hours when we could just go get a new one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like it's overkill. Like you get so dedicated with something. Maybe it's my pride or over my ego, but I try really hard to the point where it could backfire.
I like it. What excites you?
I don't want to be cliche and say money.
Okay.
It's like use a payday.
Listen, no shame in that. I like money too.
Give me a couple dollars right now. I was gonna try to think of an educated answer. I guess let's get some money.
No,
man.
it's your truth,
Yeah, let's
man.
get some money. I'm cash flow.
That's
Why not?
it.
Right.
So tell me, how did money,
Yeah,
how did
how
cash
the money
flow come to existence?
I mean, it was originally a play on words with cash flow, because flow is rapping as well as cash flow being
Yeah.
money. But I wanted to speak it into existence, so let's be cash flow. You know? Yeah.
So you believe in manifestation?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Stop.
And they say if you're scared of something, it's gonna come. So I'm so scared of $1 billion. Please. I'm terrified. Yeah, I'm terrified.
Are you scared of $1 billion?
I'm terrified.
Listen, if it's gonna come to
Right,
it.
right.
I'm
so
petrified of $1
terrified.
billion.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Who were you listening to growing up? Who inspired you to do this?
I like Nas. I like a lot of the New Yorks, the Biggies, the Pacs, and like I said, Big L being from Harlem with his slick talk, Jadakiss, Fabulous. Like I just like the real slick talkers with the punchlines and the storytelling. Like I miss that from the culture a lot.
Alright, so quick, I'm just gonna touch on this a little
Okay,
bit.
cool.
What'd you think of the verses?
Jadakiss.
No doubt, right?
A lot. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he killed
Yeah,
that.
he killed it,
And
he
you
killed
know,
it.
I knew from the first song. I said I watched it. I said goodnight. I said
Yeah,
because
the energy
there's
was
no
just
point.
there. Right.
It's a wrap.
over.
Why even bother?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got
right.
it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
killed it.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though that really hit me with your music is you had that old school flavor. That
Oh, thank
junior
you.
rock,
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah. I
sampled
love
in
them.
there. I was
Right.
like,
That's
yes,
what's up. That's
with
what's
that
up. That's
new-
right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, I
Love
like
it.
that. I like that a lot.
Are you dating? You have a girlfriend? What's the deal with that?
I had a girlfriend before. By the time this interview air, I might not have a girlfriend. Get at me. I don't know. Off and on.
She's good.
Life is crazy like that. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'll have.
Is it hard to date in this industry?
I think creatives should date other creatives, whatever industry you're in. I just think it's I mean, rare cases, I guess you could find a way to balance something where it's not that, but in most cases, when you're creative, we so out of this world with our thoughts that somebody could overlook or underlook how we act, and it could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. Very.
When's your birthday? What
November
sign are you?
30th from a Sag.
Oh, I love Sagittarius.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up, that's what's up.
All right.
What are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
I'm kooky.
Yeah, Aquarius.
Yeah, we're crazy. We're humanitarians.
Ah, makes sense.
Make it all make sense.
Oh my
Right,
God.
it does make sense. That
I'm
makes a lot
fulfilling
of
my
sense.
purpose
That
in
does
life.
make a lot of sense.
Totally. So here's a question. How can somebody love you? What does loving you look like?
Being the creative thing. I mean, just being able to accept something different than what you might see, the view and your perspective. Because I see things, in my opinion, I would say differently. So just every time when people date, they looking for common things and similarities. You might not have no similarities with me, and being able to accept that and still loving me is deep. I appreciate that.
It's about that time again. We got to take a small music break, and we'll be right back to catch up with Cashflow Harlem.
The Desert Storm Boys are in the building.
Tune into the Lord Cons experience, baby. It's your girl DJ Red Bottom.
I like my yummy yellow. In the ass feel like jello. Shorty like skinny tatties. Ass flex, so I grabbed it. I gave it a stick and I lashed it. No rubber, no plastic. You know how to get right, mama. I gotta get my baby.
She know my work, kissing on my juice, fuck a nigga out his shirt. No time for holding hands, she holding my word. Baby pop the pussy and everything but a bird. I'm loving her good, making sure she never hurt. She to get my wood, never too classy to sweat. Look me in my eyes when you tell me that it's mine. Told her I'm too play, I can't fall for the lies. I know, baby, that you a bad little something and that ass, you drive me crazy. And I swear that nothing else fazes me.
I like my yummy yellow. In the ass feel like jello. Shorty like skinny tatties. Ass flex, so I grabbed it. I gave it a stick and I lashed it. No rubber, no plastic. You know how to get right, mama. I gotta get my baby. It's my song. She know my work. Look for a nigga, she know I'm in my work. She zipping on my thing, I'm taking off for sure.
The remix queen, baby. Red Bottom.
Baby, so she go first. I had to get it in before she went to work. All I need is me, yeah. No J's, can't nobody.
You what's up, girl? Ain't gotta ask it. I did them all now. How about the caskets? They should arrest you or whoever trusts you. Ain't gon' stress you, but I'ma let you know, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You ain't gotta worry about her. Shorty straight, been chasing her for 2 days. First 48, her bad niggas cost. She worth every cent. She look like the best money that I ever spent. Just watching my cutie pie get beautified. Make me want better jewels, a newer ride. Louboutin shoes, she got too much pride. Her feet are killing her, I call it suicide. Looking good has its sacrifices. Chilly weather bring 4-figure jacket prices. Her body nice, FaceTime, give you that iPhone 4. FaceTime, shorty in the streets, still handle the home. Enough class for wine, still handle Patron. When the mother walk home, I handle the phone, and she handle the tone. You what's up, girl? Ain't gotta ask it. I did them all now. How about the caskets? They should arrest you or whoever dress you. Ain't gon' stress you, but I'ma let you know, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing, killing. Uptown boys, nothing live. Get the bag, then I wiggle like a wild. All the little things stop, big things. My little chain costs more than a big chain. Let me get it back. 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 Don't block your blessing. Don't block your blessing. Diamonds disco flash, drip toe tag, mink coat drag, black boy trap, hot boy in action. Don't need caption. Rocks dame dashing, neck break dancing, blue miss hookah, games super. She don't bust it open. Call back the Uber. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, gotta own, never lease. Out, lead the freaks, knocking down to the streets. Them tents, I'm a strip, can't last. Burn, throw up bricks out. Yeah, ones and hundreds, tough a drip game, private in a risk game. Rock, trap, money, stop, all the driving. My name ring bells, cause they zoom. Is them uptown boys, copy cool. Uptown boys, nothing live. Get the bag, then I wiggle like wild. All the little things stop, big things. My little chain costs more than your big chain. When you get it back. When you get it back. When you get it back.
microphone. Holyfield, Ross Crab, we at Tyson's though. Lonely nights, I'm alright, I can vibe alone. So don't be tired, I'm quiet, no inquiring though. I know your angles, way back then, show your bracelet. Cartier stacking for days, look like Thanos. You saying the universe ain't grateful. I put infinity stones on all your fingers. Generous when I got feelings for who I got. Feelings for when I'm not. Feeling you real, I'm not. Dealing with other feelings, I feel that you feel a lot. Cause I be in my feelings, I'm giving you what I've got. Maybe I'm on your page, maybe I got your heart. Maybe I can't love you cause I don't know where to stop. And chasing your potential ain't enough. I guess I am what I am, but you are who you was. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
The Desert Storm boys are in the building.
Yeah. See, the flow is pro-poetical skills only a veteran know. Call me
Goes the dreamer, baby.
I'm pushing this envelope.
This is it.
Mentality never keeping my camp low. If I blow, we blow. No habla inglés, that hate, bro. What's really good? I'm moving with no credentials. I'ma give it my all. I know I got the potential. Just for the record, what we doing is essential. Captivating the masses and keep the moment eventful. Black excellence, skin color is melanin. Apart from all the negative, but we changing this narrative. It's so imperative that we display intelligence. So when they speak about us, let's make sure they speak for reverence.
Live in the mix, baby.
Deep, now
It's your girl DJ Red Bottom.
if y'all the
Lord Khan's experience.
prerogative, just for the record.
That's the story, ready, let's go.
Listen, Obama status, we bout to switch the position, this is it. Lucini falling from the sky, let's get rich. Man, if you mobbing with the tribe, let's get lit. Right, no need for second guessing, we legit. This is it, this is it. Lucini falling from the sky, let's get rich. Man, if you mobbing with the tribe, let's get lit. Right, no need for second guessing, we legit. This is it, this is it. Triple lady to be a bad. Put my main rules, and she likes love. Get all my opinions, get all your opinions. I'm flying with eagles, so text me your pictures. Ironically, this is just modesty. I calculate my words away, speak is like prophecy. When I'm the ground, man, behind the scene, my aim is already forecast before you miss. I'm in the morning.
I'm talking dirty to you. Go for me.
Now I'm in the
Let's get for you. Go for me.
Talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's talk about it on the highline.
Let you taste the cherry pop. I better have it loud, make them never won't stop. We cut the small talk, shut down to the stops, put the boats on the dock. I'm the cream of the crop, I taste like smothered pork chops. Baby, you can go where you wanna freak. Baby, I'm a freak and I just love to freak it. Talk sex on the bed, we make it. Give it to you, you ain't gotta take it.
It's fuck dirty Rick when I fantasize about a bad chick, Lamborghini ride. Round 5, baby, hit my phone up. Hey, what it is? Says you wanna talk grown up. Say you can go get a thing, gon' go get it. Baby girl, get tricked. I'ma go get her. Then what you gon' get? End up on the phone with her. Whole night like a champ, move slow with her.
5 in the morning.
I'm talking dirty to you. Go for me. Let's get for you.
Talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about you.
Cause if she did, she wouldn't be on my phone right now like that's my dick. Because she don't love you. Cause if she did, she wouldn't be on the club rapping like she my bitch. Nigga, that's my shit. You can't stand it, but that's my shit. No need to be dramatic, but that's my shit. Little nigga try to come behind me. She met you out trying to find me. Try to never mind me. Ain't gotta remind me that that's my shit. Try to make a wild up. I just make a wild up. Turn up. I put that pussy in the rain. You put that pussy in the drought. Oh, I make her wanna stay. You just make her wanna leave. She want me to
on the ones and twos.
Ones and twos.
We skirt off in
Red
the bed.
bottom.
Took her back to my crib, and I regret it. She tryna fake like she asleep, so she tried to stay the whole week. I'm like, oh nah, she gotta go. Ask me her name, I swear I don't even fucking know. They wanna know why the girl them dip on me. Them I ain't green, them I ain't just ship on me. They wanna know why they love him up so much. Like what is the reason? It's just the vibe, I'm that guy. She put her legs in the sky whenever I pull up. She got her clothes off from the walk. She won't waste no time. She don't want nobody else, I know. But I can't be what she wants. They all have the same story. They all want me to themselves. But I'm a jealous. The city is my palace. What I'ma do? Cause I want she and she and she. And they love them so deep. I ain't the nigga they gon' say bye to. I ain't the nigga you gotta lie to. I ain't the nigga that you could trust on speed when you with your beat. Because you know the timing I want.
I wasn't born last night. I know these hoes ain't right.
The Different Storm Boys are in the building.
Last night. Ooh, nigga, that's that nerve. Why give a bitch your heart when she rather have a purse? Why give a bitch an inch when she rather have 9? You know how the game goes. She be mine by halftime. I'm the shit. Ooh, nigga, that's that nerve. You all about her and she all about hers. Birdman Jr. and this bitch, no flamingos. And I done did everything but trust these hoes.
When a rich nigga wants you, and your nigga can't do nothing for you. These hoes ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Just got rich. Took a broke nigga bitch. I can make a broke bitch rich, but I don't fuck with broke bitches. Girl with some fake tits. I took her to the bay with me. Eyes closed, smoking marijuana. Rolling up that by Molly, I'm around. She wanna do
All type of flash, shit, cash, shit, shaking out my last. Get the jiggling, motherfucker, wiggling. Get the jiggling, motherfucker, wiggling. Be delivering all type of flash, shit, cash, shit, got these shaking out my last.
But it's kitty top, English, Spanish, and French. But it's kitty top, Euro, stylist, and yen.
Let's go, DJ Red Bottoms.
Rolls.
Laura Cons Experience, baby, let's go.
Alice to M. What is kitty top? Birkin, Gucci, Chanel. What is kitty top? Louis, Gucci, YSL. What is kitty make movies wetter than a well? What is kitty be choosing, trapping and fell? Do nothing but it's cash, man, it's top. Do nothing but a bad man, it's top. Do nothing but it's cash, man, it's top. Do nothing but a bad man, it's top. Hey, look, just store these bags. Be like, can you afford me? Broke to my face, ignore these. But a bag, big portrait.
real ass nigga give a fuck about a bitch. It is what it is. This some 5-star dick.
The Different Storm Boys are in the building.
No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit. No, she got it lit. Hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit.
Handle me? Who gon' handle me? Thinking he's a player, he's a member on the team. He put in all that work, he wanna be the MVP. I told him ain't no taming me. I love my niggas equally.
Storm Boys are in the building.
You with me when they be asking where you at. I can't read your mind, gotta say that shit. Should I take your love? Should I take that dick? Got a whole lot of options, cause you know a bitch poppin'. I'm a high girl, so you know when she is talking.
Real ass nigga give a fuck about a bitch. It is what it is. This some 5-star dick. She a big gold freak. It's a must that I hate. It's a hot girl summer, so you
Red bottom.
The Different Storm Boys are in the building.
And we're back. Hi. So, yeah. So we touched briefly on health. Tell me, why did you choose health over money?
I'll say about 3-4 years prior to right now, I was on tour with Cardi B, Hood Celebrity, and a few other dope, talented artists. And we was tearing up the East and West Coast. And I had to take a leave of absence because I had what the doctor told me at the time was a polyp, which comes to performers and singers from using your voice a lot. When I got the surgery for the polyp, they woke me up in the middle of surgery, said it's not a polyp. They ran some tests, and then they told me I had voice cancer. Now, mind you, I use my voice professionally. So after that, after going through radiation, which is something I personally wouldn't tell somebody else to do, but I went through it at the time. I didn't have the knowledge I got now. I lost my voice totally. I couldn't speak, let alone rap, for about a whole year. And this is at the height of my momentum. I'm on tour. And when I got out, after the time passed and I lost my voice, I get out the hospital. Cardi B is the biggest artist in the world. Shout out my sis. Shout out Hood Celebrity. She's moving. And it's like I'm rebuilding, starting from scratch again. So it's like with all of that tours and the shows and the money that was being made, without my health, and which has attacked me directly, what I do for a living, it was nothing. Yeah, it was a rebuild process. So and I say that to say, watch your diet, your environmental diet, your lifestyle diet, as well as your nutritional diet. That's it. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. No doubt. So going through that process, how did you keep your mind right?
I mean, in the beginning, I wasn't. It was a lot of mental battle for me too, because this is all I know. I didn't go to Harvard. This was my skill.
Yeah.
But what I did do was, I looked at it as I'm more than just a voice. I'm a brain before I got a voice. So that's when I started tapping into writing music with my daughter, just being more of a writer than even a performer, because I didn't know whether I was gonna get my voice back. But step one, I knew I got my life back. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna live, cool. So now that I know I'm gonna live, let's worry about my voice second. Then once I got the voice, like my voice is still not 100%, but it's enough to where I can perform, and I'm working with my child, and we doing what we do. That's it. Yeah, I just gotta wish for the best at this point.
Going through quarantine, did any of this like old stuff come back for you? Because we were locked up for 3 months, and it's like, well, you have time. It's just think.
Right.
So did you deal with a lot of mental stuff?
Yes, the quarantine, and then just watching other people go through being sick, me knowing how I went through that, it's just tough mentally to see people in that type of pain. It's just bad. Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
So give us some advice on how to deal with health issues, mental issues, just some things that helped you.
First and foremost, and I know the whole world is at a battle with this whole vaccine, anti-vaccine war. I would just say before you just go to a doctor and let them tell you that you got whatever, rabies or whatever they're going to say you got, get a second opinion. There's people to this day that say, whatever, you shouldn't have just got radiation that fast, or you should have did this, should have did that. Do what works for you, do what's in your heart, and don't just jump at the first thing, because this is your body, this is your temple. So before you make a drastic decision, just think about it. That's step one. Then you know whether you want to go holistic or with the doctors or however you got to finesse or whatever.
Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you tremendously. Special thanks to DJ Red Bottoms for spinning for us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, anytime. So guys, we're out. Official Cons IG, the Laura Cons Experience on YouTube, and you could find
Cashflow Harlem on all social platforms: Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. List goes on.
How can we support you?
Just give me your ears and your eyes, and I'll support you.
You got it. You got it. Special shout out to Black Wolf Productions for filming. This was so amazing. Thank you so much to Cashflow Harlem and Baby Rain. I didn't forget you. I want to thank my whole team for coming out and doing this with me. I appreciate you guys so much. See you on the next one. Peace.